Here to discuss EU tax developments, we have Thierry Boitelle from Bonnard Lawson. So, Thierry, let's start with Starbucks and Fiat, the two big companies who've been ordered to pay back millions of euros in taxes from the European Union. But how has this ruling been reached, and why is this happening now?
There's been a lot of public outcry about the aggressive tax planning by multinational companies, and it's not just these two. But we've seen public investigations, journalist investigations into the tax planning of multinational groups. And at the same time, the states are looking for tax money. So there is a public movement and a political movement to attack the tax planning by multinational companies. And now these are the two first cases, the two first decisions by the European Commission, based upon information obtained from the member states. In the case of Starbucks, the Netherlands gave the ruling to the Commission. In the case of Fiat, the Commission had received redacted rulings, but was able to find out that it was Fiat. So now we see that the companies are being asked to pay taxes back, but the amounts are relatively small, relatively friendly, I would say, for the moment.
For the moment. Okay, well, we spoke about Starbucks and Fiat. What about some even bigger companies? We have Apple and Amazon that reportedly been involved in these sweetheart tax deals. But is this just the tip of the iceberg?
It's very much the tip of the iceberg. I think it's fair to say that any multinational company with activities in Europe is affected by the state aid question. And they have rulings, and they are potentially now exposed to penalties. The rulings will be not valid going forward, and some penalties will have to be paid. It's probably every Fortune 500 company, any company that we know as consumers, any company that is active in Europe and works across borders. All these companies have rulings. When the Lux tax leaks came out, more than 700 rulings only for Luxembourg have been published by journalists. And these are all exposed. And now you have to add to that the Irish rulings, the Netherlands rulings, and the 25 other member states. So this is really huge.
Yeah, okay, so they've been exposed now, but what happens from here on out? And how do the European Union, for example, look to recover that money?
So the Commission will now force the member states in question to levy the tax after all. So this will go through a normal tax assessment procedure 10 years back. So the benefit has to be paid back for a 10-year period. It means that assessments may have to be reopened. And the national authorities will have to collect these taxes from the companies. And they will be forced to do so by the Commission. And now the other interesting part is that going forward, these rulings can no longer be applied. And I think that's really what the Commission wants. They don't want to punish companies for the past so much. That's why the amounts asked at the moment are, I think, very modest. 20 to 30 million euros for Fiat and Starbucks. For them, that's peanuts. They pay it the same day if requested. But it's really that going forward, these rulings and these aggressive tax tools can no longer be applied. That's what the Commission really wants.
Thierry, thank you very much for your insight today.
Thank you, Sam, for having me here today.
And thank you for watching. Be sure to click back to Jugoscopy TV for more updates and exclusive interviews. We'll see you next time.